up just being something that I was just saying, you know what, like I am freaking proud of myself.
I actually saw some muscle again, which it has been so long since I feel like I've seen much muscle at all.
Hey guys, so it is Thursday, January 20th now. I know I have not filmed for my injury recovery series in what feels like a very long time. I don't know the last time I filmed, but I feel like it's been a while. I have been filming and editing and uploading those, so if you are interested in seeing some of that, like what I've been up to a little bit more real time because it was more recent, go ahead and check those out. So I know I did like a first week of 2022 video where I show a lot of my workouts, a lot of my knee exercises, PT as well. So I will link that above, and just kind of working through some of my goals like throughout the months as well. So if you want to see a little bit more real time, kind of where I'm at, go ahead and check those out. But I just thought I would pop on here and try to get back to filming for this series, because the reality is surgery is coming up and it's still a while. It's still just, oh my God, it is a little over 3 days over 1 month until I get surgery, which is crazy. You know, when I popped on here, I didn't really have anything to say, but I feel like I should mention really quickly that yesterday I decided to journal a little bit about surgery coming up. And it ended up just being something that I was just saying, you know what, like I am freaking proud of myself. I have worked so hard, and sure, my journey might not look like a lot of other people's. You know, it might have taken me a lot longer than I would have liked. And it's still taking me a lot longer than I would like as far as recovery goes. And I wish I was further along. I wish it didn't take me as long and all of that, but I have to be true to my story and true to like what is actually happening and take a whole view of my life right now, because the truth is I was not just like this athlete that got injured and I had everything else together about my life at the time. I was a mess mentally still, and I was still like going through it when this accident happened. I was, and still am, overweight and out of shape. And that's for a lot of different reasons, mostly mental, and just showing up from stress, literally chronic stress, and a lot of other things. But yeah, I wish it was just like an accident, an injury that happened that I could easily bounce back from, because I already had a good base going for me. But truth was I didn't. I was in a very low place physically, mentally as well, honestly, and the injury for some reason actually helped me get out of that mentally, which is insane, such a God thing. But anyway, I just wanted to say, like, I wrote yesterday that I am freaking proud of myself, because I have worked very hard and I've worked through some of the most painful things ever. And it's not perfect, but it's not even about being perfect. But yeah, I just wanted to say that, and I'm going to try to get back to filming. I don't know here, I won't probably film that much of like my workouts and stuff at the moment, because I did just share them. So again, check those out if you want to see that. But I will try to get back to filming my PT sessions here soon, because I know that leading up to surgery, I want to film as much as possible for this series as well. And then after surgery is going to be a whole another thing. So yeah, I just wanted to say hi because I know it's been a while, but this has been way too long of a clip and I have to go teach again soon. But I just wanted to say hi and kind of explain why I've been gone. I haven't really been gone, I've been filming for other things. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed those videos, and I hope you are enjoying the series as well.
Hey guys, so it is Friday. It's about 8:45 or so in the morning, and I just finished work for the day. Super happy. I did have 3 classes back to back, but still not too bad. And I'm just happy that I'm done so early. I did this on purpose so I could be done a little bit early on Fridays, just kind of enjoy my Friday as much as I can. So I am finally I'm not going fast enough apparently for the Nike thing. Um, I am finally going on my first 45-minute walk of the week. I was honestly trying to do it all week, but the goal was to kind of do it out here so that I can enjoy being outside, all of that kind of stuff. But my schedule, first of all, I wanted to do it in the morning because it is way cooler in the morning. It feels a lot better. Later on, it gets really hot. So, like, basically, when I'm done with work, it starts getting quite hot. And then also, when I'm done with work, I run into my workout time, and I would like to spread out the walking and the working out if possible. So I really wanted to do it in the morning when I had a break. Well, this week has been really busy, and like all of my classes have been filled up pretty much. Maybe not even pretty much. I think all of them have been filled up. And there was one day in particular where someone canceled, and I was like, yes, finally have time. And no one was booking it until super last minute, of course. So I like planned it out and everything. I don't remember what day it was. It wasn't yesterday, I don't think. I think it was like Wednesday or something. I was like, great, I'm going to do my first 45-minute walk of the week, and then I have plenty of time, probably Friday, to get in my other 45-minute walk because I'm trying to do it twice in a week. So, yeah, anyway, that didn't end up happening. Long story short, I guess. Getting it in today, hopefully I will also be able to get it in one time during the weekend. I don't know why I wouldn't because I'm not really doing anything, so I should still be able to meet my goal. I'm just a little frustrated I couldn't do it before. And yeah, it was just hard for me to fit it in because, like I said, I really wanted to do it outside. I really didn't want to do it in the gym if possible, and it just gets so hot here. Like, technically, yes, I had time, but then it would have to probably be after my workout, which is about like 1:30 to 2 p.m., and it gets so hot at that time. Anyway, the real reason why I wanted to film a little bit on this walk is actually because I wanted to say that last night I saw some progress in myself that I was not able to see before. Anyway, so last night I was feeling like my back felt a little bit stronger, and I don't know why, but I just like looked at myself flexing in the mirror, and I actually saw some muscle again, which it has been so long since I feel like I've seen much muscle at all. For me personally, my back is where I get muscle first. It also shows up fairly easy for me. Not easy as in like I can do it in my sleep and it's like super easy to get muscle there right away or whatever, but like comparatively to the rest of my body, my back is where my muscle gets seen the easiest and first. So yes, it's still taking me a couple months to even like start to see muscle there, but in the past, I like maybe last month, I feel like. So technically I started this in the beginning of November. So I feel like last month, so December, I was starting to feel a difference. You know, like my back definitely felt a lot stronger, but I could still barely see literally anything. But last night I noticed that I could actually see a difference as well, which is crazy. Like, it's nothing compared to obviously what I had before. It's nothing compared to what I will have in the future because I believe in myself. But it was just really encouraging to me because it's been so long since I've really seen really anything. Like, I have been working really, really hard now for, I guess, November, December, and half of this month. So like 2.5 months, and barely seen very much physical change. I have seen some, and like I can also see quite a bit of like muscle coming in as well. Like, obviously nowhere near where I want it to be, but that's been good because I literally lost every bit of muscle that I had. So obviously, especially my left leg, but even my right leg. So that's been really fun as well. But the journey just becomes so much more fun to me when I actually can see the progress, like I can see the muscle. I know that it's working, even though I have been feeling it. I just tend to doubt myself. I guess that's what I was saying. So, anyway, just wanted to say that. Also, wanted to give a quick update on how my knee has been feeling and the rest of my body, fitness wise, I guess, as well, super quickly. So, first, my knee. My knee has been okay the past couple weeks. Oddly enough, it's actually been hurting a couple times, just like super randomly. Like once I was sitting on the couch with my leg propped up like I normally do, and it just started hurting like really badly on the top. And I was like, what the heck? It doesn't usually do this anymore. So that was not good. And then last night, I like stood up like I normally do, so nothing out of the norm. And yeah, it just hurt a bit then as well. Thankfully, it did go away, but I don't know, just kind of weird stuff. Other than that, though, it's been fine. I've been pushing it really hard. I feel like I actually have been able to push a little bit harder lately, just in general, because my fitness level is slowly, I think, starting to get better and improve, which is so good. And I need to remind myself of that it is actually working, it is actually happening, and like so much is going on the inside, and it's all good. Anyway, that was a side tangent, kind of, but I now forget what I was actually trying to say. I always do this, go on a side tangent and then forget what my main point was. But yeah, anyway, I think it was that I'm starting to push a little bit harder. So I think that's also translated into my knee exercises as well. I am trying to push as hard as I possibly can to try to get as much progress as possible, while also trying to balance resting it and being good to it, if that makes sense too, because it's not all like go, go, go to get the best progress, just like fitness. So I know I've been talking way too long. I apologize, but I think this is important and I want to document this. So one last quick thing, hopefully, is I've noticed a lot of strength in my core. I think this was yesterday actually as well. I was doing a balancing exercise on this like ball thing that my PT gave me, and it's freaking hard. But I feel like yesterday was the first time that I actually did it quite well. Like not perfectly, I wasn't just like meditating on there or whatever, but I felt a lot better and a lot stronger doing it, and I was able to hold myself even on my left knee. I've been doing it on both sides, but even on my left side, I've been able to, or yesterday, I was able to hold it a lot longer, and I felt a lot stronger and more steady as well. I was also able to I started to lose my balance, and I was able to correct it and bring it back, which was also really fun. So it's good. Anyway, yeah, during that, I just noticed that my core felt a lot stronger. I was able to engage it a lot better than I had in the past, because obviously, my story, I basically lost all of my muscle from everywhere, not because of the injury. That's another thing. If you want me to go into it, let me know. I can do something at some point about that. But yeah, I don't know. It just felt really good because I feel like I'm finally starting to gain some muscle. And yes, I am a bit scared because obviously surgery is happening in about a month, and then I'm going to be out for a month, and that sucks. I feel like I'm just getting my life back, and I'm really enjoying being active again, starting to feel healthier, starting to move around more and just have fun and gain some strength, gain some muscle, try to work on body composition, and it's actually starting, not great, but it's starting. And I hate the fact that I'm going to have to be on crutches / in bed most of the time, probably for an entire month. I don't like that at all, but it is what it is. So I'm really trying to mentally prepare. I think this month, especially as we are going to go into February soon-ish, I really want to set some intentions and just brainstorm how I can make the most out of the month that I'm going to have, how I can protect my mental health in a way that makes me feel okay, makes me feel still strong, and still work on my confidence even while I'm lying in bed, or even while I can't walk, can't do the things that I want to do, can't even be outside or be down here by myself because of crutches and stuff, all of that. So I haven't figured any of that out yet, but I do think that it is probably going to be pretty important to work on that before it happens, because now I feel like I have an advantage in a way because I know that I'm going to be out. you know, last time when I had the accident, like I didn't know that was going to happen. I didn't know I was going to be immobilized for a while, at least a month or so. And so, yeah. But now this time I actually have an advantage because I know that it's going to happen. So I need to take advantage of that and actually do something good about that. So anyway, that was way, way, way too long. I apologize, but I hope that it was something useful. And like I said, I just want to document this for myself because this is my journey and this is where my head's at. And I have not been in this good of a headspace in literally so long. So it feels really good. And like my word of the year is process. I am really trying to just focus on the process, enjoy it. That's why I'm like documenting these things honestly. And it's why I'm so excited when I can see some progress because it's not all about the end goal. You know, it's not all about being that person that I want to be, living the lifestyle I want to live, being completely healed from this journey. It truly is about being present in this process. So there's going to be difficult times, and there's going to be times when I feel a little bit better as well. So I just want to document all of that because it's so important for me. And I want to look back on this time and see the hard days, see the days where I'm struggling mentally, but also see the good days and the days where I have some encouragement to give to myself and hopefully to you guys watching as well. So I'm going to go finish my walk because I talked for like 14 minutes. I apologize. But I hope that helps you guys out there as well, especially if you're struggling with an injury of some sort or something going on. It's going to get better. You are getting stronger, and protect your mental health literally above everything else.
Okay, so I just wanted to check in about this week. Since it is Friday, I'm just gonna kind of do a little bit of a recap. Again, I'm gonna try to keep it really short. So basically, let's just jump in. I realized either yesterday or today, I don't know, like I tried to put too much into this week, and that's okay. I tend to like beat myself up and be like, I feel so unproductive because I didn't do all this stuff. And I realized that I started because I started off the week kind of behind because I wasn't feeling that great. My period started and it just kind of like put me out on Monday and then like kind of backed up the rest of the week, to be honest. But I just have to learn to be flexible, and I realized that things kept like piling up, so my list got like really long, and then I like didn't do it, obviously. And this week ended up being a pretty busy week for work as well, so like all of my classes, I think, pretty sure, got filled up. And I had a call with my PT client online as well, so that like filled up one of the slots too. So it was just a busy week, meaning that I had less energy going into the rest of my day than if I have a few breaks here and there in the morning. And if I do, then I can be productive and get some stuff done, but if I don't, then I can't do that until later. So that's just the way this week went. So I realized that I just tried to put way too much on this week, and that is okay. I'm not beating myself up about it because I don't think that is helpful. I don't think that's the purpose, and it's fine. Like, just because I didn't hit all my goals this week doesn't mean that I failed at them. It just means that I learned something that is like, I just basically tried to do too many things this week. One thing also I need to do better at, if I need to talk to King about stuff throughout the week to figure something out, I don't think I should do multiple of those all in the same week, because it just tends to not happen. Because as soon as he gets home in the evening, I'm like on chill mode. And also he's tired from work as well, so we're both just like relaxing, not doing anything. So I don't want to like bring up a billion things to like think about or have conversations about, even if they're not technically a big deal. I don't want to do that, especially every day of the week. So that's one thing that I learned this week, and I think I'm just going to try to make it a slower thing. Hopefully that makes sense. There were some other things that I just didn't get done. Again, mostly having to do with energy, mostly having to do with, I just had way too much going on this week. Like, my list is just crazy. It kind of overwhelmed me, to be honest, because there was just so many things. I'm like, oh, they're like tiny steps, which like, yes, but like, I need to chill out. It's better to have less things on my to-do list and slowly mark them off than a ton of things that I just don't do any of them. So for this next week, I am going to take some of the things that I had on this week and move it to that week, to next week. And some of them I will probably postpone for maybe another week or so, just because, like I said, I had too much going on this week, so I want to minimize it a little bit more for next week. So I just need to figure out like what is the most important thing for me to do right now, to pay attention to try to get done as soon as possible. And then from there, that will be it. So I'm just going to take a look at this. I'm not going to show it because it's kind of boring, and I don't want to make these clips too long, but I'm just going to fix, so to speak, my to-do list right now so that it looks less overwhelming right now, and start moving a few things over into next week so that I can have a better plan going into next week for some success, hopefully.